The question that comes up from time to time is, should I purchase my catalyst in drums or super sacks, assuming both options are available? There are a few factors to consider here that I've thought of, but each site or company might be different as well. Often warehouses prefer drums because you can stack the drums and you don't use up as much space in your warehouse, whereas you can't stack the super sacks. However, loading companies might prefer super sacks. I'm sure they're happy to load either and can do either, perfectly capable of doing either. But with drums, you actually need more equipment and personnel to load these drums instead of, in general, instead of with the super sacks, lifting the super sack up and dumping it into a hopper at the top of the reactor. With the drums, you typically dump the drums into a hopper on the ground and then lift the hopper up onto the reactor. So I think you need maybe more equipment, more personnel to load drums versus super sacks. I'm sure a loading vendor, if they see this, can comment and clarify if needed. For both options regarding storage, we prefer indoor storage if possible. If that isn't possible, we recommend at minimum like a tarp over either drums or super sacks to protect against precipitation or standing water. And then in general, for long-term storage, I tend to prefer drums just because I think they're less susceptible to degradation from the elements. I have heard stories of super sacks being left in the sun for long periods of time, and the material just kind of degraded, and it wasn't structurally sound enough to lift up. Because at the end of the day, nobody wants to lift a super sack up and have catalyst drop everywhere because the material has sat in the sun for so long. I'm interested to hear if your site has any strong preference on drums versus super sacks. Have a great day.